What's up, Zipeeps? Welcome to another power-packed Phillips podcast. Your MSAs. Homework tonight is workbook page 48, problems 1 and 2. Ooh, that's a lot of homework. Don't stay up too late doing it. Just a reminder, you have a new EOC review packet this week, and courtesy of yours truly, problems 1 through 5 and 6 or 10, or problems 1 through 10. Wow, you're a genius. Are already worked out in Blackboard. Log into Blackboard, click on EOC. Ooh, you almost got a Swedish fish, but you didn't notice the oopsie. I did. Click on Recorded Online Session. 11:19 would have been last Monday. This past Monday was 11:26. Be there, be square. Directions for check for test corrections are on Blackboard. I'm keeping an eye out for your week 6 scores. We talked yesterday about the Phillips clan camping trip. It's not camping if you don't make a fire. S'mores, chocolate, marshmallows. Stop, you're making me hungry. Graham crackers. You can make a fire like Mr. Phillips. Lighter fluid matches. Or you could make a fire. Magnifying glass. Point slope form we talked about yesterday is going to be our magnifying glass. Slope intercept form, y equals mx plus b. Lighter fluid matches. I'm all over. Alright, please write down your notes. This is lesson 5.3, part 2. Remember, no screaming, no yammering. The point slope form is conveniently located for you on your EOC reference sheet. Bada bing, bada boom. Alright, I'm going to ask that you take out a piece of graph paper. I'm going to ask that you draw an XY grid. Please go to the right, positive 10. Please go up 10. Please go left to negative 10. And go down to negative 10. Pause the podcast. Complete drawing your graph, and then you can resume. BRB. Please write at the top of your graph paper the ordered pair 4, -3, and on the top of your graph paper please write a slope of 2. We did this problem yesterday in point slope form, but we're going to graph it so you can see the y equals mx plus b. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to start at the point or ordered pair 4, -3. Visual people, follow me, do it on paper. You're going to go right 4 and down 3. Place a dot. Your slope is 2, make it a fraction, 2 over 1. Your rise is going to be 2, your run is going to be 1. Start your dot, rise 2, run 1. I'm going to ask that you do it again so you cross the x-axis, rise 2, run 1. Houston, we have a problem. If we continue to rise 2, run 1, we will never find the y-intercept. So, your GPS should be going off in your head. Make a U-turn. Make a U-turn. So instead of rising 2, visual people, we're now going to go down 2. Instead of running to the right 1, we're going to make a U-turn. Visual people, we're going to go to the left 1. So we're making a U-turn because if we keep going this way, it's going farther and farther away from the y-axis. Make a U-turn so you can find the y-intercept. I'm going to go down 2, left 1. So visual people, I was right here. I'm going to go left 1, down 2. Left 1, down 2. Left 1, down 2, left 1, down 2. Please do it on your paper. And if we have done it correctly, I'm going to borrow this guy. We and you should cross the y-axis right here at -11. So, if I were to write this in slope-intercept form, lighter fluid matches, I would write y equals 2x minus 11. Please write that on your graph paper. That's slope-intercept form. But Mr. Phillips, how did you get the 2? Swedish fish for me. Because my slope was 2. That's where I got the 2. And another Swedish fish for me. Because you didn't tell me that you got the -11. Because our y-intercept is -11. Those Swedish fish sure do taste good. I'm going to ask that you grab the stapler, staple your graph into your spiral, but please leave your spiral out. Please watch along for a second. Now we're going to work on point slope form again. That is our magnifying glass. Here was the ordered pair that you wrote on your graph. Here was the slope that you wrote on your graph. Remember yesterday we said we're going to substitute for x, substitute for y, substitute for m. So, in your spiral, please write y minus -3 equals 2 parentheses x minus 4. Remember, visual people, that I got that because I took the 4 and I put it over here for x1. I took -3, I put it here for y1. I took the 2, put it in for slope. So please copy that in your spiral. Then we said yesterday 2 negatives in a row turn into a positive. Please write in your spiral y plus 3 equals 2 parentheses x minus 4. That is known as point slope form. So our question for you today: how would you show the point slope form means the same thing, or means the same things, as slope intercept form? How would you show that? It's too bad you didn't ask me earlier. You would have earned a Swedish fish. Here's a thought. Let's do the distributive property. So, on your paper, let's distribute 2 times x and times 2 by -4. When we distribute those, 2 times x is going to give us 2x. 2 times -4 is going to give us -8. Still doesn't look like y equals mx plus b. Ooh, here's a thought. Now pretend that y is a tornado. I need to move the +3 away from the tornado. Inverse of adding 3 is to subtract 3. Bada bing, bada boom. These cancel. Make sure you're writing this in your spiral. On the other side, you're going to subtract 3. Whatever you do to one side, you do to the other. I get stuck at -8, -8, and -3. Wait. Let's see. The Bears sacked the Viking quarterback 8 times. Yeah, great analogy, Mr. Phillips. Then, in the second half, the Bears sacked the Vikings quarterback 3 more times. How many times did the Bears sack the Bears quarterback altogether? 8 in the first half, 3 in the second. I know, I'm so smart. That's why I'm a Bears fan. No comments. First place, 8 and 3. Nah, you can't say that about your team. Most of you can. -8 and -3 gives you -11. Y is our tornado. Y equals 2x minus 11. Boy, that looks really familiar. Oh, that's right. Y equals 2x minus 11 is the equation you wrote on your graph. So hopefully now you can see that point slope form and y equals mx plus b slope intercept form really mean the same thing. They just look different. All we did was distribute and then pretend that y is a tornado. BTW, you're probably not going to get this, but I'm really, 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 truly rooting for the Vikings this weekend. Go Vikings. Later.